Come on, let's go to the greenhouse. That right there, by the way, growing on the fence, is a loofah sponge. We're going to see if we can get some loofahs. And into the greenhouse. Ah, haven in the winter, haven in the summer. Just love it. Here's my citrus trees, doing pretty well. Still really tiny. They have to live inside in the winter, so that's okay. And a little just temporary seed starting area. Over here we have watermelons, just starting to vine out. And I threw in some Swiss chard seeds. That's what you see in the background. That's what you see in the background there. The little tiny guys right in here. Because this will be a good spot in the winter to have the Swiss chard. And then over here we just have several pots that I stick random things in. So we have the extra strawberry plants are stuck in a couple pots. There's a lemon balm pot. This one's empty right now. In here I have 2 zucchini plants that have been producing really nicely for us. These are my early ones though, and they're about to retire. So that something else can grow here, because now I have the zucchini out in the garden. But these guys allowed us to have zucchini like a month before we would have otherwise. Those 2 and these 2 tomato plants are Brandywines. Big, luscious, gorgeous beefsteak tomatoes. Will we get any? I don't know. This climate is not really friendly to beefsteak tomatoes, but I'm going to give it a shot. Over here, however, are my red Siberians, one of my favorite tomatoes to grow. They're a semi-bush variety, so they stay pretty small. They're determinate. They set fruit all at one time, and that's what they're doing right now, and they're just delicious. I do have them strung up. That's just kind of to support the central core so that they don't wobble. And we have lots of basil growing underneath them, along with some peppers. This is my bed of purple jalapenos, and there they are. And then we've got a lot of basil and marigold. There's some tomatoes. Oh yeah. The next bed over is similarly set up. Tomato plants. More basil, more marigolds, and in this one we have cayenne peppers. Not seeing a lot of seeing a lot of flowers, not a lot of peppers yet. Oh, look, we have a guest. More tomatoes. And then in the last one over here, this one had some things already planted in it, so the tomatoes went in, but the basil and stuff didn't. Instead, we've got, I do have some peppers, bell peppers, but they're really struggling. Got some garlic chives that I had left over, a few carrots, that's what was growing in here last year. More tomatoes. And you'll see these random leaves. These are garlic that, again, I had leftovers, so in they went. There's the back door, the garden dog. On this side, we've got cucumbers. These guys were my early starts, and they are producing cucumbers. Doing really well, and I've got some lettuce just starting in behind them. What my plan is to have, so this is south. These guys are creating kind of a shade wall, and then the lettuce can grow in behind that where it's cooler. There's last year's lettuce that is still producing, but it's looking pretty sad and weird. That bed's empty and waiting for something new. This bed has arugula that just got watered today, and so it was squished down, but it'll puff back up. And this is my